Making sure inmates don't come back to jail after serving time is something on which the Erie County Sheriff's Office is laser focused. In collaboration with the local organization, these efforts are improving the rates of recidivism.
News 4 Investigates talks with jail management administrators about the push for better outcomes. Today we begin a series of reports. Luke Moretti has this story.
Jails see it all and deal with a myriad of issues from substance use disorder to mental health problems. But funding, training, and even staffing haven't always been able to match the emerging needs, according to a longtime Erie County jail administrator. But he says that's changing.
We're catching up, and we're catching up with great strides.
That's Thomas Dina, Chief of Community Reintegration with the Erie County Sheriff's Office. It's a division created by Sheriff John Garcia with the sole purpose of improving outcomes of incarcerated individuals re-entering society.
And it all starts at intake. You know, reentry begins on the first day of incarceration, not the last.
Dina says everyone in custody, whether it's the holding center downtown or the Erie County Correctional Facility in Alden, has an opportunity to link up with programs designed to remove barriers that stand in the way of success. And that includes post-release supervision for individuals.
Even if they got help in custody, the minute they walked out the door, they had no family support, no accountability, no structure in their lives, so they just went back to doing the exact same behaviors that brought them into custody in the first place.
The main reentry program is known as Project Blue, which started in 2019, but has expanded over the years with a real push from Sheriff Garcia. Dina says under this innovative partnership between the Erie County Sheriff's Office and Peace Prince of Western New York, there's been dramatic improvement. For example, he says only 10% of program participants have experienced a behavioral relapse, compared to about an 80% recidivism rate for the general population.
It's intensive case management, so everybody's individual needs are different. So we tailor a case plan based on those needs, and then again, through our partnership with Peace Prince of Western New York, we're able to make those appropriate linkages to deal with those needs.
When it comes to measuring improvement, here's something else the Erie County Sheriff's Office points out. The number of suicide attempts at both the holding center downtown and the correctional facility in Alden has declined over the years. In 2021, there were 13. In 22, there were 10. In 23, there were 4. And so far this year, 0.
In a perfect world, you probably would rather not be dealing with these kinds of issues in a jail. Am I correct about that? But there's no choice, right?
There's no choice. We're charged with the care of everybody who is in our custody and to provide the best care that we can.
Michael Phillips is the superintendent of jail management. He says about 60% of incarcerated individuals at both jails are being treated for some type of mental health issue.
Jails, have de facto become, mental health providers. And, we take that responsibility very serious. Jails weren't built to be mental health providers, but we're doing the best we can, and we've done a lot.
Thomas Dina says the needs are much greater now than when he started 23 years ago. He says the corrections industry as a whole is evolving to meet those needs.
Jails are no longer being designed as a house of punishment. They're really adopting restorative justice principles, embracing therapy and rehabilitation, and putting the focus on putting people in a position to succeed when they get out.
For Erie County, there have been some tough lessons. Years of oversight by the U.S. Department of Justice, which included medical and mental health care components. The oversight ended last year. When Sheriff John Garcia first took office in January 2022, one of his top priorities was to make that happen, according to Sandra Amoya, who oversees jail management compliance.
And the first thing he wanted to do was to get out from the DOJ, Department of Justice.
And they're gone.
And it took us about a year and a half to get through that, and we had to maintain a sustained compliance for 18 months, which we did as soon as he took office. They came in, they checked all of our procedures, our policies, came through, did a tour, and then said, yep, we're ready to come out.
One thing that we truly benefited from the DOJ's involvement was access to national level experts, best practices, and a little extra juice when we were going for funding for infrastructure improvements, staffing, training.
And the work to improve continues. In fact, the Sheriff's Office is currently pursuing national accreditation from 2 organizations. More on that in our next report. Luke Moretti, News 4.